This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Wyoming's offense will take the first swing of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Oh, they're after him! And he avoids the tackle with the slide. The Cowboys will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Arizona's offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Wants to throw on third. Caught near the sticks. It's Parker. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Off the play fake on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Harris. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Now the play fake. Under fire. Heaves it on the run. He's got it down the right side. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Wants to throw it. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got his man all by himself. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls it in. It's Davis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Power football with the run. Not much there. He gets one to the 11. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. To the air on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Smashes through the tackle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Johns. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. All the way back to the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Give to the single back. Really good job to pick up a yard. Get it out to the 39-yard line.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Peace. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the Cowboys line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Peace. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. SMU notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Dallas is worth its weight in gold to the Mustangs. A top 5 clash and a thoroughly impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try the run. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. To move the chain. the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Got it in the middle. It's Peace. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. And the Cowboys in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Floats it out in space.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive. And I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40, the 20, past the 10, and it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Arizona!
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll run it again. Called down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some. He smashes his way through again. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And this type of route, man, going all the way from the left side of the formation, all the way across the field to the right, you better have some decent protection up front. They protect him. He waits for it to develop, and he hits the speedster coming all the way from left to right for the huge gain for this offense.
And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. Touchdown, Cowboys. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Dropping back, it's Ingram. They're setting up the screen. Spins away from the defender. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to throw. It's Ingram. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Here's the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys with an absolute gift to start this drive with goal to go. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Not a lot of ground to cover, and big 3rd down in the red zone. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Caught in the backfield, it's Johns. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Arizona right back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Complete to the right. Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Between the uprights, it's good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do?
The Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. A quick pass to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. From the gun, the ground game. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Finds his target down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats. And that one will give them the lead.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Pulls it in. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the goal line. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
And It's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, hope they like apples there on that one sideline, because Washington State and UW have gone final. Washington had an impressive showing at home, and to do it with some of the legends of the past there, Mark Brunell, Napoleon Kaufman, and Lincoln Kennedy, what a special victory. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Got it set up on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Parker. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And they'll down this punt just inside the 40-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll go right back to him. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Fired in there, but incomplete. A 3rd down try for the offense. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 35.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
He's got him wide open. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Pass interference. Offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. And he'll be brought down. And the Cowboys heading quickly to the line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the foot.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Takes a handoff. It's Johns. Got enough for the first. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. At the 20, he's got space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it. It's Johns. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Pulled and fired complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Trying play action. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch on the right side. Off to the races. Touchdown, Wyoming. And they grab the... It's taking the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Ole Miss found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Oxford. It's going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Release to the back. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johns. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Pulls it, fired, complete. This one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Cowboys will hustle to the line. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That's caught. It's Peace. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Just keep slinging it. This time it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Cowboys come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good, right down the boulevard. Now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He's looking to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. Stumbled to the ground. And the Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking for a gap. It's Johns. Thrust that arm out. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. With the catch, it's Parker. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. They're looking to throw on second and short. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man. It's Parker. Across the 25. He's got room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Finds his back in the middle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Handoff from the gun. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Peace. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants a big play here late. He's got it on the left. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Off the play fake. Working that left side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Parker. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And they got to the line expeditiously. Spiked it and stopped the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Finds a tight end. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff.